This is Captain Mayo, and today we're drinking Treehouse Perfect Storm. It is an American double IPA, and it was canned on 7/19. Today's the 29th, so it is 10 days old as of today. We're excited that you're holding this delicious double IPA from Treehouse Perfect Storm. Perfect Storm is an absurdly hopped rendition of Super Typhoon, featuring further amplified kettle dry hop doses of Citra and Simcoe hops. It is one of the most heavily hopped beers we've ever made. To counter this extraordinary hop addition, we amend the base beer to have more body sweetness to accept the onslaught. So, Treehouse, everybody knows them. We're not going to talk about Treehouse. It's a double IPA with Simcoe and Citra hops. So let's go ahead and give it a crack and see what we got. As always, if you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And go ahead and leave comments, because we love talking about beer. I made the trip to Treehouse a week ago Monday, and it was great. Walked right in, walked right out. Actually, I walked right in, bought my beer, went to the bar and had a beer, and then I walked out. But it was great. Just no line at all. And so, I'm telling you, probably Monday, Tuesday nights are the best time to go if you're local. So what do we got for color? Let's get some brighter light on this. I would say we have a pale yellow. It is very, very hazy. You cannot see through it at all. It's just full of particulate. And maybe a finger and a half of nice white head or bright white head on it. And maybe just a little bit of alcohol lacing on it. I didn't see the ABV on this, but I believe it's above 8%, so it's a fairly high ABV beer. Aroma-wise, I get citrus juice, orange juice, a little bit of fresh cut grass, yeah, orange juice, fresh cut grass. It's not a whole heck of a lot. So beyond that, I'm just trying to, I think I'm getting a little bit of the base malt in there, or the malt. Yeah, just a little bit, just a little hint of like saltine. So, cheers. Very sweet. Up front, it's very sweet. Oh, but then you get some bitter at the back end. Finishing a little bit more bitter than a typical Treehouse beer. A little back end, like I'm not calling this a West Coast in any way, shape, or form, but almost that little bit of, at the back end of the beer, a little West Coasty thing going on there, that you do get a little bit of bitter in the back of the throat. Definitely get that orange juice. Maybe mango. That little like mango puree, a little bit of sweetness, like I said, I'm getting from that. Mouthfeel, very typical, nice and smooth mouthfeel. Just the slightest hint of astringency. I'm finding that a lot of these New England beers, what they're now calling hop bite, where it's got a little bit too much sharpness at the back end of it. And I had a bunch of Treehouse beers the other night, and I was getting some of that, and really none of that in this one. Just, like I said, the slightest bit of astringency, and that's coming from all the hops late in, all the dry hopping is just doing that. So it's juicy, it's sweet, it's got a little bitterness to it. Got a fantastic mouthfeel. It's just a really, really well-made beer. We keep having a discussion all the time. Is Treehouse and Charlton not as good as they used to be, or is the other guys caught up with them? I'm guessing the other guys have caught up with them. I mean, at one time, you couldn't find a beer like this. This is really good beer. It's an A beer. If I go back in the next week or so, and they have this, I'm buying it again. It's really, really good. Score-wise, yeah, 92 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.